Hey, everybody. Do you know what causes small business burnout more than anything? Well, there are a lot of contributing factors to this, but the one that I see that causes the most problem for business owners is a very simple fix, and that is taking control of your time. A lot of times when I'm talking to a business owner and they are just running around like crazy, we'll sit down, we'll look at their calendar, and I'm like, this is way out of control. You're really just in complete reactive mode. There's nothing proactive about your calendar. I'll take a look at me, for example. I not only coach clients, I market, I do all of our marketing. I'm creating videos like this. I create these daily, by the way. I don't batch them. I do our podcast. I have individual episodes. I'm working with other business owners in booking them on the show and different things like that. I'm very interactive on LinkedIn and other different platforms. I'm doing stuff in federal access. I'm always writing a book. I'm always writing a book. Those are just a few things that I do. And so imagine the things that have to go into my calendar. And yet, every single Friday is wide open on my calendar. I usually take most of Friday off because I need that creative time to refresh and just go to the gun range or go shopping or whatever it may be. I need to get out of the business and just refresh myself. So most of Friday is off the calendar. I don't take meetings on Mondays. Those are project days. I only coach clients on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays at certain times. I only take meetings at certain times from prospects. I only do podcast recording on certain days of the month. Everything is blocked out for me. And if it doesn't fit for a client, sometimes I'll make an exception, or sometimes I'll say, look, it's not going to work to meet this Tuesday at that time, but I can meet next Tuesday or 2 weeks from now. Does that work from you? I always take control of my calendar and the items that I have in it, or else everyone will take it. Here's something that I learned years and years ago. People only respect your time as much as you respect your time. And if you don't respect your time, nobody else will. Even when I book meetings, a lot of people would like an hour-long meeting with me when they really only need a 15 or 20-minute meeting. So that's what I book. So I just focus on those kind of things. There's all these little techniques and strategies that go into managing your time. The first thing that you need to do to get control of your time is to sit down and say, what are the big things that I need to do? What are the focus areas that I need to have? Those need to go in my calendar first, wherever they need to be. Then I need to have some time that's just for me, downtime, whatever it is, to refresh, however you want to do it. And then I need slots in my calendar for certain things. Now, there's certain clients that can't fit those, and you're going to have to make an exception. But everything in your calendar should not be an exception. There should only be a few things in your calendar that are an exception. And this goes for everything in the business. I also don't meet with people just spur of the moment. I just don't do it. My wife in their business, they have to do that sort of thing because they're in a very reactive type of business. Most people aren't. Most people can actually set a calendar and say, hey, appreciate the call. I'm right in the middle of something. Can I call you this afternoon at 2:30? Or can I call you tomorrow morning at 10:30? Yep, okay. Just be polite, set that boundary, and put people in your calendar where you want them and tasks in your calendar where you want it. That's another thing. I don't use a to-do list. Instead of having a to-do list next to my computer, what I do is every time I have a task that I need to work on, I actually put an appointment on my calendar and say, okay, this task is going to take me about 30, 45 minutes. I got time on my calendar here. That's where I'm going to do it. I drop it in the calendar and I know I've blocked out time for that task and I can forget it for now and go and focus on what's important, what the next item on my calendar is. So manage your time wisely, take control of your time, respect your time, and others will do it too. If you have any questions about this, as always, reach out. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you next time.